Hi Stampers, happy Friday Fun Fold. All right, so I'm going to be making 2 inserts to any card. And I say any card that opens up vertical like this. So this is the one vertical one. You can see that this is the Fun Fold part of the card. It's going to move and pop up, or I should say slide and pop up. So cute. So this is the vertical card because it opens up and down, okay? So these are pretty much 2 of the standard size cards that we card makers make, vertical and horizontal card. This one is opening up this way, and you can see that it's moving, popping up, okay? So we're going to be making both inserts, and then I have an optional one for this one here. Okay, actually I have a couple options for you. All right, and then also my Facebook subscribers, you guys get the printable for Friday Fun Folds. Well, you actually get all the whole month of printables over there when you subscribe for $4.99. All right, so let's go ahead and start with the vertical version. Okay. All right, let's score on our 9 3/4 side. Let me just make sure this is right. 9 3/4, yes, by 1.5. That is correct. And we're just going to leave my arm open right now. All right, so we're going to score with the 9 3/4 side across the top. We're going to score this at 3/4. Slide it down to 5 1/4. 7 7 1/4, and 9 1/4. There we go. Okay, so there's our score lines. And then we're going to take our bridge piece. This piece is cut at 2 by 5 1/4. So what we're going to do is we're going to score both ends at 1/2 inch. So I'm going to use my right hand side of my trimmer and line that up at 1/2 inch and score. And then score at this end at 1/2 inch. So I'm flipping it and scoring both ends at 1/2 inch. Okay, that's it. I will fast forward this section. All right, now our pieces are going to sandwich together. So this is the 3/4 end, and we're going to fold it on, this is the score line at 5 1/4. That's going to be folded in half, and we're going to take our bridge piece. Remember, this is the bridge piece cut at 2 by 5 1/4. We're going to put that in the sandwich. All right, and we're going to add tear and tape here. Let me go ahead and do that. I'm going to put my 2 strips of my tear and tape up here in the 3/4 section where we scored at 3/4. And then we're going to put a piece of tear and tape on this 1/2 inch. And then a piece of tear and tape right here on this middle piece right here. And then you're going to put your tear and tape on both of your 1/2 inch score lines on your bridge. Move our backings to the 3/4 inch end up here. And then I'm going to remove my backings on the ends of my bridge piece. And remove it on the 1/2 inch score line. So the only tear and tape that's still covered is this piece right here. And this is where your pop-up piece that's going to slide up and down let me show you here on this one. With my little lamb or my sheep right here, this is on the pop-up piece that's moving right there. Okay, so we're not going to remove that until we're ready to put our decoration on that. All right, so first we're going to take our 1/2 inch score line and we're going to fold it back, and then we're going to take our bridge piece and you're just going to eyeball it. You're just going to set it right in the center where the half-inch score lines are kind of folded over, and you're just going to place that right in the center on the edge with that half-inch folded down. So I'm just lining that up. Right about there looks good. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like, just like that. Let me actually press that down with my bone folder so it gets good adhered down. All right, now we're ready to put this inside our card. So let me grab my card. So let's put this. These two score lines should be the width of this card right here, okay? But first we're going to center this 3/4 inch score line right here, this flap. We're going to line that up in the center, right up to that center score line of the card. And then your bridge piece right here should be lined up. So you're just going to take your half-inch score lines and flip them over. Just like that. Let me fold this one over. Okay. And then it's just a matter of folding our flap over. So once you press that down, you're going to adhere that down really good. And when you open it, it's going to move like that. See it moving? Ta-da! You did it! All right, so now this is actually how we're going to add the designer paper to this section over here. So I'm going to add this strip here, which is the 1 3/8 by 4 3/8. That's going to go on the mechanism piece right here. Right there. I'm going to put this on in here. Okay. Okay, and then this piece of designer paper, this is going to go on the bridge piece right here. So this is cut at 1 7/8 by 4 1/8. Like I said, this is optional. If you just want to add a little bit more of your designer paper, this is going to slide right across the bridge right there. And then you could also measure these little rectangles right here and right here. If you want to add more designer paper, you can definitely do that if you want. But I am not doing that today. All right, so that's the card. And then you would tear this tear and tape off. So let's say I got a circle here. Let me grab it. You could use any shape, right? So this is the stylish shapes. So you would take that off, and of course you would stamp on it and decorate it before you actually put it on the card. And then you can see how this is going to move that circle up and down. Okay, remember, you don't want to go too big where it's hanging off the side of the card, or when you close it, it's going to come out the end of the card. So you want it to be balanced. Okay, so just remember that for the shape of the card. So I will finish this and I will post it on my Facebook page, and I'll let you see the finished card, what I did for the inside, all right? So that's the vertical version. Now let's do the horizontal version, and I do have a couple options here for you, and they're both written on the printable. So remember, the horizontal card opens up like this, and then our designer paper, and I'm using basic white. So the basic white piece for this is not the bridge, this is the moving part of the mechanism. This piece is cut at 1 1/2 by 7 3/4. Yes. So 1 1/2 by 7 3/4. And then this is the bridge. This is also cut at 1 1/2, but it's cut at 5 1/4. Okay, let me make sure this is the right piece. Yes, 5 1/4. All right, and then our designer paper for this layer here, these are cut at 1 3/8 by, let me make sure, 3 3/8. That's going to go on this piece right here. And then this piece is also cut at 1 3/8, but by 4 1/8. Okay, so that's going to go on the mechanism, and then this is the bridge. All right, so let's grab our paper trimmer again. There are different score lines for this piece here for the horizontal version. All All right, so let's do the sliding part. This is the 1.5 by 7 3/4. That's correct. Let's just double check this one here. This one is 1.5 by 5 1/4. That's correct. All right, let's score this one here. We're going to score both ends again at a 1/2 inch. So 1/2 inch and a 1/2 inch. Okay. And then this piece here, this is going to be with the 7 3/4 inch across the top of my trimmer. We're going to score it again at 3/4. 3/4. 4 1/4. 5 1/2. 6 and 7 1/4. All right, so this is our sliding part, and this piece right here, I think this is the 4 1/4. Yes, 4 1/4 is going to be the piece where we're going to fold to make our moving part of the mechanism. All right, so we got to fold all the score lines, but I'm just showing you here. This is where we're going to fold it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this section while I fold all our score lines. Now, if you want to decorate your designer paper first, this is where you're going to decorate it. So this piece is going to go onto your bridge, just like that. Remember, we're going to put our tear and tape here. So let's do that. So you guys can kind of see where I'm going with this. So you can put your tear and tape on the ends. Okay, then remember, this is your 3/4 inch score line. So we're going to add 2 pieces of tear and tape on this end. And then 1 on this 1/2 inch score line right here where we folded it in half. You got your 3/4, then you got your 1/2 inch right here. We're going to put our tear and tape there. And then again on this section where your pop-up or whatever you're going to decorate it with, the inside, that's going to go there. Okay, so then our designer paper, let's put our designer paper on this piece. This paper, I think, is the Homemade Sweetness. Love that paper. So this is if you want to decorate the mechanism before you actually put it together. All right, and then this piece is going to go right here. Right where that 3/4 scored end is, right here. That's going to go right underneath that little mechanism right there. Okay. Right there. Perfect. I'm just bringing the front of the card to the inside, okay? All right, and the same thing, we're going to take our tear and tape off of the ends of our bridge. Okay, we're going to set that in the center to make a sandwich with the mechanism. And then we're going to take our tear and tape off of this section here. And the 1/2 inch section. Lots of little pieces. All right. Then we're going to fold our 1/2 inch score line over, and we're going to put it right in the center where the designer paper is. Put it right about here. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. I'm going to take my bone folder, reinforce that fold. Really nice. All right. Then we got our piece right here, right? So this is going to go on the inside of our horizontal card, okay? Now, before I actually make this card, I'm going to show you the other pieces, because if you want to make this piece longer, you're going to do a longer piece for the bridge, Okay, so let me show you that. Actually, this is my piece here. So this is cut at 6.5 by 1.5. Yes. And you're going to score both ends at a 1/2 inch. And then your designer paper here is cut at 1 3/8 by 5 3/8. And what I'm saying here, because you can see on my finished card here, let me show you on my finished one. This piece, which is the bridge, is not going the whole length of the card. Okay, so if you want to make the whole length of the card, this is the longer piece that you're going to use. All right, so let me add my designer paper. So I went ahead and got my tear and tape here. And this piece right here, which is the exact same piece that we cut in the first set right here. It's the exact same measurements, the exact same score lines and everything. So what you're going to do is, again, you're going to tear off your tear and tape backing. I'm just going to show you the difference here. And then we're going to take our 1/2 inch score line, fold that over, and we're going to put this one right in the middle, kind of eyeballing it between that designer paper. Yeah, that looks about right. And then take my bone folder, reinforce that, and press that adhesive down really good. And then you would take your adhesive. You know what? Maybe I should make this one, because you do see this one here. This is the same mechanism that I put into this one right here. Okay. I'm going to make the longer version with you today in my sample card. Okay. So then we're going to take off our bridge pieces here with the 1/2 inch score lines. And if we did it right, it should all measure up. Okay, so remember, this is the longer piece. This is actually cut at 1.5 by 6.5, scored at a 1/2 inch on both ends. All right, but everything else is the same as what we did for the horizontal one. All right, now we're going to line this up at in the center of the card. This should not go over this edge as well. And then if we did it right, the score line should be lined up with the base of the card. And that one looks good. We're just flipping them over and adhering those tear and tape edges. And now that that's lined up with the score line here with my base of my card, want to make sure it's going the right direction, we're going to fold over our card and adhere that down. And then your mechanism moves like that. Isn't that awesome? So now this is why I want to make this version with you, is because I wanted to show you the difference on how it looks. So you can see this one goes the whole length of the card, right? Let's get this stuff out of the way. This one goes the whole length of the card right here, the bridge part, and then this one does not, okay? So you can decide which, mechanism you want to make. If you want to make it the full size or if you want to make the smaller size. They're both on the printable for you, all right? And then again, you got your piece of tear and tape here to finish with your shape or whatever you're going to finish on your inside of your card with the greeting. And then I will also finish this card and I will post it on my social media site, all right? So there's the card. And there it moves. Here, let me show you from the side. Isn't that cute? I love it. It's turned into a fun fold card now. How perfect is that? So here's both of the horizontal cards. Adorable. And then here are the vertical cards. Same idea, just turned a different way, and you just have a slight different measurement and score lines on this. Okay? Okay, so if you have any questions about today's cards, let me know. That's what I'm here for. And then I will see you again on Monday for Card Sketch Transformation 423. Don't forget to share my videos with your crafty friends. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet so you don't miss any future videos. And I will see you on the next one. See you later. Bye.